free to serve. Find out how you are free to serve in Christ in this episode of 5 Minutes Closer. I'm Vaughn Weatherford, and this is 5 Minutes Closer. For the next 5 minutes, let's explore some biblical truths and apply them to your life. No podcast, including this one, can transform your life or give you what you really need. Only Jesus can do that. You can find out why in what I've called the first five episodes of 5 Minutes Closer. Each following episode explores scriptural truths that, if you follow them, will bring you 5 minutes closer to the person God created you to be. Let's see if we can get you 5 minutes closer. Although English was never my favorite class in high school, the English language can be fun. Take oxymorons, the phrases that seem contradictory. Phrases like awfully good, pretty ugly, jumbo shrimp, irregular pattern. Paul describes what appears to be an oxymoron in Galatians chapter 5, beginning with verse 13. For you are called to freedom, brothers. Only do not use your freedom as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love serve one another. For the whole law is fulfilled in one word: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. In Christ, we are free to serve. Paul describes how freedom, ironically, can be slavery. In the first 12 verses of Galatians 5, Paul describes the mistake of legalism, of believing that salvation comes through our ability to follow religious rules and rituals. Paul's clear: we are saved by grace in Christ alone. The final verses of the chapter describe another mistake, believing that grace gives the freedom to sin. Paul warns against even entertaining the idea, allowing sin to take hold in your life. When I was a youth minister, I took a group of students to a concert. Driving the church van down the highway, I watched in the rearview mirror as one of the back windows of the van came flying off in a cloud of brown smoke. I pulled the van over and rushed back to make sure everyone was okay. Fortunately, all the students were safe and accounted for, although one looked very sheepish. Finally, she confessed that she was drinking a can of soda and decided to pour it out. When she opened the window of the van and began to dispense with her soda, the wind rushing past the van on the highway caught the window and tore it off. The brown smoke I saw was the remainder of her soda, now plastered all over the side of the van. One of the other students pointed out the helpful warning sign over the window that read, "Do not open window while vehicle is in motion." Now we knew why. She probably thought, I can open it just a crack, it won't hurt. Paul warns that the same is true for sin. We might think, I can open the way just a little bit. We can think we can disobey God just this once. We open that window a crack and suddenly it flies out of our hand. That harmless flirtation turns into a full-blown affair. What was supposed to be a small lie turns into tax evasion. What was supposed to be only a one-time thing turns into an addiction. The Bible tells us, don't open the window, not even a crack. Don't give the appetites of the flesh the opportunity to overwhelm your life. Avoid the devices of temptation. Walk on the other side of the street. Run the other way. This is one time in life where there's no shame in retreat. When you sense temptation ahead, turn around. Turn off the TV. Shut down the computer. Put down the smartphone. You have been set free. Instead of using your freedom to get right back into the mess that made you miserable, use it for something else. Use your freedom to serve. We usually think of service as the opposite of freedom, but not for the believer. You'll be amazed at how this will alter your life for the better. Has life made you bitter? Find someone who has a need that you can meet and meet it. You'll be astounded at how our service to others in the name of Christ melts through bitterness like butter. Think life has handed you a raw deal? Find someone facing difficulty in their life and find a way that you can make their life easier. You'll be amazed at how simple acts of kindness will make the issues you face much less hard to endure. Christ has set you free to serve. Temptation becomes far less tempting when your focus is on serving the Lord through serving others. You are free to serve. And now, you're 5 minutes closer. My prayer is that these 5 minutes have challenged you, inspired you, and caused you to consider applying God's message for your life from His Word. To find out more, visit our website at 5minutescloser.com. Join me next time to see if we can get you 5 minutes closer.